up against the oppressor. So if only people that's scared are the oppressors, the only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style's too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God, it's overdue and your time is in the end. Lock Jah silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down with suppressors attached in a war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger prophet like Farrakhan, backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the plentiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. O'Neill's too late when the caps get pills. Don't believe in TC type. Ruin hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome. When it's on the song, all red in my vision through sight. It's killer be killed whenever I fight. From above I've been given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' run them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, if you taught that from school, everywhere, big business, you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump, gimme, 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 push, 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 step, 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 crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is, and it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Watch time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and bass drop. I rose up, took a shower, purified my auric field, took copper for a walk to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Done some curls for sure, I've more to build. Solid foundation, my crown chakra core and heel. Pound the pavement, sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war, man or woman and child. Rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path. Simple, highest form, spiritualities, how you teach math. A humble beast is still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath, rain fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quorums. establish Big Ma's household, she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, weighs the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, weighs the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge born is when rhyme and bass drop. The next host, note to self, quit playing, hit the gas. This shaft is called my turn, take the risk and spaz. Most of them got vaccinated with chips in their ass, plus rappers sacrificing each other for grist of their cash. Sad cat, watch videos without the subliminals, predictive programming weirdo, sprung menstrual shows, the land's contaminated, fruits and vegetables, black minerals, the water and skies I fry, nuclear chemicals, technology got me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will next pop to unlock the minds that are stuck within a Xbox off the chart. I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark water. I'm on the front line, X marks the spot. I shine because of her, for she's the best part. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, weighs the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, weighs the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge born is when the rhyme and bass drops.
Let me get something with some feel to it, some funk to it. Come on. I think I like that. Can we get some heavy drums in there? More like Caribbean soul, Caribbean. Yeah. Yes, bounce to this. I'm just a black man, title, yo, you give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And what you figure, Mr. Man, while you kicking back with sick plans to get you stacked, making chickens fat. You know you into that, chilling with your timber cat. Intoxicated to the point, past sinful acts. Be very nimble, Jack, or till we get a water back. And have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not them idle cats. It's deeper than tats and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw daps. Meant for the wise as well as the spoiled brats. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack. Terror over habit that has been proven to hold back. With God on your side, you can get your soul back. Yeah. We need some 3 parts on this, man. Yes, sir. I can't carry my boys at chorus. Come on, line up. Yo, I'm gonna need y'all 3-part harmony on this. I don't know how you gonna work it out, but work it out. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Into the room, you feel a certain doom. You might lose your hearing from the sonic boom. I was
like, God damn it. Then I took that, I forgot I was supposed to take a week off, and that shit got my chest taken.
And I hope you remember this. Keep your enemy near
you.
Far away, keep those that are dear to you. I hate beer, but I used to drink the brew. Heavily until the little habit turned deadly. I used to have a bud every day and all week. Intoxicated to the point where I couldn't hardly speak. So do the knowledge, that means hold your head, let the past be dead, and keep a level head and don't.
Yo, what's cracking? What's going on? Yeah, I just called people because I set it up and I was like, you know what, I'm going to have this thing going on. And I know it's early and I said, you know what, I know people are busy. Maybe they have a little intermission based on the 3-hour rule between here and the so-called East Coast. And I was like, you know what? You have a lot of people. I'm well aware I can't reach everybody. It doesn't matter how long I've been doing what I've been doing, right? But I'm going to extrapolate on a few things again today. Fact checkers is fake. When I first pulled up fact checkers, right, and I was stating that Hillary Clinton's cousin was one that embarked and started it, and it was a whole lot of these Hindus, Gujarat, whatever you want to call them, right, who were actually fact checking it, and these rainbow, vicarious, melanated individuals, yeah, if you want to say Negroes, black, I don't care, African American, whatever you want to call them. People thought I was crazy, you know. 4 years ago, because 5 years ago is when the fact checkers all of a sudden came up, because they wanted to censor and deny people because they wanted to push this murderous drug. Now, they said when I came back on here, they had this little thing. I don't sign nothing. I don't make no contracts. They can't keep no, when people on my ancestral soil can't keep a contract or a treaty with my people. So your paperwork and everything you ask is fucking bullshit. So anyway, so the COVID shot, because I studied medicine, all right, it's been killing people left and right. Fact checkers can't do shit about it. They can't deny it no more. Just like there's a whole lot of folks that voted for Biden and all of a sudden mysteriously they voted 2 or 3 times in certain states. It's coming out all over the place. The government knows it. Everybody knows the government's fake. Everybody knows that this military-industrial complex is a real thing, and it's fucking up the world because most people are too stupid to come together. Yet you are always going to have these peckerwoods, these crackers, these light-skinned folks who can't seem to get their heads up out their ass. And I know a lot of people are talking about April 8th. Stop it. God damn it. If it's meant to be, you're not prepared anyway. And for the ones that are, they're the ones that need to know, and you don't see them saying it nowhere. You just got people going who are getting, where do you think they get it from? Did you see me say anything about it? Because I've been attempting to get some of you to prepare yourselves, and you ain't been listening to shit. You dig what I'm saying? Let me shout y'all out. Oh, Salat, Ganja. Somebody made a donation too, and I'll shout y'all out. And Benji, Andy, what's going on, beloveds? What's happening? T, got you, beloved. Yeah, I had to call some of my people to get them up in here. It's good to see y'all in here, though. Nobody wants to hear nothing because everybody wants to go on this, that, and that. How many of y'all went and pardon and worked for a pardon or to get Rashad Jamal out? Who's to say that he wasn't supposed to do that and end up where he's at? There are so many people locked up. How do you say it? I wouldn't say it in prison. They're hostages of a system, but because y'all are so scary. Damn, that's good. Oh, y'all are scary. They target me all the time with low energy and stuff because I remember I told you I was tested. 5G weapons were tested on me when I was in my about 20, 21 in the Navy. And that shit had us falling over. Felt like our insides were boiling. I wasn't aware of who I was. So now it's like, oh, big mistake. I just keep warning them. I don't give a damn because you need to know there's some things that don't think like y'all. Don't think like y'all at all. I definitely don't. But anyway, I'm attempting to get y'all to snap about your coma. And y'all just only a few are really starting to see and get the hang of it. But it's a long walk, sadly. Or it can be sped up fast. Do not be arbitrators in dealing with this. What is it called? Maritime, whatever. All those laws don't apply to you. None of it do. You have been sacked upon by a bunch of bishops and lying sacks of devils or whatever you want to call them. Isn't it funny when you say the word devil, the first thing coming in your head is some little red guy with pointy things on your head? Don't tell me it isn't because that's what comes to your head. That shows you've been conditioned. Remove that. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know nothing, but I know what I'm talking about. They're going to keep attacking me. And then when I see them and they can't run from these things, all these things that running around and they've been doing what they're doing, they think they're unconquerable and they'll be eradicated. I can say this now. They'll be eradicated completely from history as if they never existed. Now, I've given you different things. So they might as well go ahead and give their best. It's not like it's something new. Now, all the individuals, the cartels, all these individuals, the homosexuals, all of them are partaking in it. I don't hate you. Not at all. Well, listen to me. You made a choice. And none of you are ready. Doesn't see, yeah, you got there in a very bad and sadistic social, and see those people who were part of the how it got like that, you don't even need to know their names because it's insignificant. What they did was they created and started something. They established something that will never go into infamy. It won't even be spoken or read about in the hereafter. And I can share this. Now, I still have a story to tell, and they try to come to little goofy agents and everything, little dumbasses, to build my numbers up. Please. I'll tell the story here, or I'll tell it elsewhere when the time comes. And everybody doesn't want to remember. Okay? But these dumb motherfuckers, everybody has a choice, y'all. And listen, y'all have a choice. And what I'm seeing is they're employing more and more and more of y'all. And y'all are not mentally capable or fit. Sadly, I say that. As intelligent, some of the wonderful, most wonderful people I've spoke to, some of the gay brothers and sisters who I protected over there in New York. I'd protect you now and let nobody jump on you and beat you up. Now, I don't believe in what you do. But you do have a lot of sick individuals running around. You know what Reagan, why he opened the doors and let all of them out. This was part of the cycle because they had to bore more babies in. Thank goodness more came in with Down syndrome because those are the most loving people and autistic. And yet you have the ones who claim that, and they're just mentally incapable of rational reasoning, though they're very hyper intelligent and they do they commit atrocities that never were meant to happen. But nobody wants to hold the medical industry, which is part of the so-called military industrial complex, because they have too many dummies put in position with these things that are mitigating, who believe that they've gotten away with so long and they live long and changed with you, not really having no contact to truth, believing that they can fight something they don't have no knowledge of. So they continue. They had a choice. Don't worry, y'all won't remember them. I'm not saying it's going to be a nice ride either now. See, this is where y'all get a big mistake, because you're not making the proper choices. I'm going to read something, because I said this years ago, and no fat chicken could stop me, because I learned it over in Palestine. I learned it over in New York from one of my Jewish uncles. Well, Dutch. He's Dutch. He's half of that Gujar, but he's darker than me. So I told you they conquered a lot of people, and y'all don't want to listen. Vietnam vet, about 80 years old, maybe 83, 84, about like John. So, Divok, and I'm pulling up from the Hebrew, the fake Gujar's terminology. So they want you to believe that COVID backwards is not Divok. And I want to pull it up. I want you to see it. I don't want to just throw it around. I want you to know the site. And there's other sites too. And this stuff that I had to go back and pull up that I've saved in my Gmail Plus, right? Okay? Believe what you want. But if you want to listen to fat chickens who's worthless and shit. See, this is the Jewish shop. And there's also the AID, which just recently changed it because I have the original one that's on my screenshot, on my screen. That I'm able to pull up, and you can see that it seems like they're trying to change it. But it gives you literally the meaning right here of what it is. Now, let me explain what it states other than what they say, because I'm so tired of fake-ass fat chickers. Nobody's asking you, motherfuckers, because if y'all knew all that, then you would do better and not be fat chicken shit to censor and to be hiding stuff. The Hebrew term devak, which is pronounced different, but we're going to pronounce it so that way you devak, all right? We're not going to say it the way it's said in Yiddish. Means the possession of the pernicious soul. Pernicious soul. It's a compound word that also translates as a package or a bundle deal, or a package or bundle, meaning many things, or discrete part or part of that package, or something separate or in part of. It can also mean to tear apart, literally, or to break down by many parts, to separate or to annihilate. And they have a problem because you literally have woken up. Now, all of you ain't wake or whatever, because, you know, the CIA had to infuse that little, or the FBI that fused the little woke movement, whatever the fuck that is. Anyway, okay? But they believe that they can tell you whatever you need to believe, you're going to do it. Just like the C40 shit that's going on about these little cities and the goofy people in the UK trying to go down the street to drive through and they talk about this is a 15, you can't drive through here because these motherfuckers actually believe in Greenpeace and all this other goofy shit. Well, Greenpeace is good at sea because the murdering of the sea life out there by these, anyway, shouldn't be happening, okay? But this stuff is real because it's not just there. It's just not in the UK. It's in Deutschland. It's Germany. It's in a lot of places where these people with, as I stated on a snooze post, cotton candy hair individuals and big fat lesbians and everything else are running around who you can see are mentally incapable of rational reasoning and moral subjugation and believe that this is the time when they rise, because I watched the TikTok, the videos with these weird things that look like they're about 55 pounds, 6 foot tall, talking about, it's our time, and you know, wearing, you know, stockings and fishnets and G-strings up their butt. Let's go get it, girls, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like they're going to really go to war and they want to, you know, they've been conditioned to believe that. And that's by the system. And it's sad because a lot of them, a smack load of them, is going to be gone because they had a choice. I'm not saying that. That's just the way it is. It's what the enemy is creating. So anyway, let's get back into it. Some conveniences in the United States say that the name gathers the commitment of a person to a poisonous soul. Other words that are related to this word include Dibuk, which is D-I-B-B-U-K. It's not pronounced like that, but it's pronounced Dibuk. And COVID, which stands for coronavirus disease. This is by the Jewish, this is by the DIA, this is by them. This is not by, so don't try pushing the bullshit when you've got a word. It's how people interpret it. The thing is, this is a war, soul to soul. What did I read about Magog, the war, or Megiddo, and stuff like that? It is something to happen. But the places they're displacing it, painting a different place on it because they're trying to rush their own form of Magog, Megiddo, when I keep telling you, it never happened. They want to make it, well, it happened before, but it was different with the Atlanteans. Well, after they fell. So in Hebrew, the word Davak means possession of an evil spirit. It's believed that the name is derived from the word Debak. Debak is the soul of a deceased person or an evil one. They are said to possess a poor, evolved creature. So what have they been saying? Less than a human, this, that, and other, in order to steal the identity. But the thing is, they've groomed people. Just go and pull it up, man. There's other platforms. It's not the only one. This is their shit. This is not ours. But you got these fake-ass pop military motherfuckers. The people sit behind computers who are paid to sit there going fake, 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 because they want to hide it from everybody. Okay? People don't want to hear it, but I detest it because I actually know. Because you go anywhere and they got the little idiots who don't know no better. It's that mushroom stuff. Oh my goodness. And you have a lot of tough guys on the internet. Because see, real people, you don't get emotional and this and another, and you don't feel anything. Now, I found this young lady. I'll share one of her videos later. I think I did an end video with her. A sequence, or, you know. She's skinny, obviously from California. You can tell, you know, she's melanated, but she acts like she's a pale-skinned girl. A lot of them are stupid like that over there, except for the ones that come from the gangs. I don't know what all that crap is. Anyway. She's in Alaska. She found a soulmate, a lesbian, but she talks about this stuff and she shares information that she finds and she puts it together pretty well. The problem is she needs deeper research because she has this one part where she talks about the woman in these different countries, whether Muslim, this and other, and she speaks on how the woman is the reigning head, like, you know, as far as the new Asians, not the Asiatic people, the true Orientals, but the Asians, how they have in a certain place in Dagestan, the China, Mongol, well, anyway, where the women are in charge and the men aren't, like, if they want to raise more children, they go out and sleep with whatever man they want and raise the baby up, and the men are not allowed around the women. Well, that's a perversion. That is not who we were and how we are. Matrilineal does not mean one is over the other. See, you have these lesbians and these homosexuals, these men running around with beards on their face that think, they're women because they say so, because they've been conditioned in the chemical lobotomy and the Devok. Yo, seriously, you can say the Devok, or you can say a plethora of other the friggin' words you want to go on if you want to talk about the Devok or Devok possession or whatever. Okay, it's deeper than that, but we'll stay right there with it. All right. It's like right now, you have doctors and they're trying to silence them in Florida saying a whole lot of people got the jab, not everyone, but have come down with AIDS. Well, that was part of it. I'm just saying, look into it. I'm not saying believe me. I'm not saying that's facts, what I'm saying. I can show you some of those articles out of the Miami Herald. It's funny, isn't it? And all of a sudden, Fauci and them, well, Bill Gates think he owns land, we can grow all this crazy stuff because of this fake ass dollar. No, if you came together as a people and stopped being pussies, you can stop all that. But because our people don't speak and move as one voice, and they're saturated with the enemy's narrative, you'll never come together to stop the things that need to be stopped. I guess y'all think I'm just asking for dollars so I can just, I don't know what the fuck you're thinking, because you're not thinking. Or I'm telling you about a little piece of land. And when shit goes bad, you all want to come to run to all of a sudden. But y'all one's going, and you're gonna have to suffer that pain. You're gonna have to. I don't ever get violence, but I'm tired of speaking, and I know what I'm saying. Hey, baby. Yeah. Hey, baby. What's up, love? HIV. Yeah, it's not just HIV symptoms. It's a goddamn HIV. This is what the people are getting. Well, yeah, baby. That's the straight way to say it. And the other thing is, they try to censor me when I say fake Jews. I would love to see anybody on YouTube come and challenge me. Any one of your little pale skin peckerwoods, I would like to see you come and challenge me. So I can pull out these goddamn books right here. And we can break down these motherfuckers who they are. All right? We can break down the fact that I got two uncles still alive who would love to, if I could do a Skype with a witch card and speak to you stupid, because I know you're a bunch of punks, and we know that you're military motherfuckers sitting in some secret place monitoring this Mossad fucks, right? I have no respect for none of you. Okay? You overstepped your boundaries with me, and you didn't think to back the fuck up and chill. I'm not going to speak about fucking Simeon Motoko or the 12 others I'm aware about. Fucking the last of the least, please. Any one of them would take every one of you son bitches down. Like that. So it's not about that. What I'm talking about, I came here because this is the end call. This is not a game. You're coming out with your air and you're going to blow everything up and it's going to stop. No, motherfuckers. You're going to go all the way out there knowing there's other lands. No. All that's going to be everything eradicated. That's the story I can tell. People want to get to the end story. You want to know how it's going to work. All that shit you're doing, all the monkeys over there killing each other, all those cousins and relatives that y'all know. Because if you all got to go in little crystal chambers and drink certain mineral waters and live a little longer, motherfucker, all that's going to go sour. Everything is going to stop working. This is to them, y'all. This is not to y'all. Ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it. You made your choices. Now back to y'all. A lot of shit, even that they think is bullshit, and they got y'all inundated and infused with, well, it's going to become very real to them. Very real for them. They don't know how to fucking listen. This is what happens when they say power corrupts. Look at Diddy. You think they give a fuck about what he did? No, a lot of them are doing it too. Half of them motherfuckers running down on his building were doing the same shit. Butt plugs up their ass, having parties, drugs. You just run it because you look at the name because of certain movies and shit. Some of y'all know them. I know individuals who went and said, fuck that. And then they claim regular police or, you know, I got a couple of friends who went to the CIA. I can't talk about them. I respect those who do the right job for the right reasons, sadly. Just because big ass government created the problems don't mean that the problems are going to go away. So you got to have people that's going to protect, give some people a chance, all right? It's all going to end. Every bit of it. And there ain't going to be no 15, 5-minute cities and all this stuff. All that shit's going to be destroyed. Every fucking bit of it. All those buildings and all that shit underground. All that shit destroyed. Every bit of, not even to be dug up ever again. I really can give a fuck less. Stayed or was gone. Like I said, I know how it ends. It's not a game. It'd be the motherfucker that been stroking his dick 24/7, but protects children like crazy. And don't even want to touch them, but we'll protect them. We'll see the light of light. I can't really put it out because there's no way to express it. The light of light. And those people who think they're righteous, I'll see you over there. I'll see you with all them that chase to devour. That's why it was important that I read that day. I was surprised to find it. I didn't think anybody would know that. I'll read it again, maybe. I love when shit is true. They made a choice. So the CR40 shit, right? So I had people ask me in my comments. I'm not big on it. I can pull it up. It is what you call it. And yes, they don't want you to eat beef. They're trying to stop that now. They don't want you to partake in dairy. You never was meant to drink cow milk in the first goddamn place. They need your bodies. The ones that they'll determine who are, okay? Your sustenance. You're eating human flesh right now and you don't even fucking know it. All of you are. Every last one of you are eating human bodies. Every one of you. I can't say how. It could be through hairs and fingernail stuff. Who knows? Mishap. It's a no waste. What's the fact? We can pull it up. Okay? Because we know fact checkers to get over bothered and shit. I told y'all about Soylent Green. I pointed those things out years ago and people said, you're crazy. I was like, excuse me. Excuse me. But I hope they pulled the right one. So this is just on the vegetarian products, but vegetarian. So the most unsettling discovery by Clear Food, this is just one, is that human DNA was found in 2% of all samples and in 66% of the vegetarian products. So they're gonna loot on one, but if you dig deep, you will pull up more. So there is not 2% human DNA in hot dogs. Rather, out of 345 different brands, 2% of these contain human DNA. That's at about 7 brands. We know it's bigger than that because some of those hot dogs aren't even beef or pork or chicken. They're Louisiana river rats. Well, you gotta Google stuff yourself. This is not because of human meat being used, but due to lack of hygiene, finding hair. And a lot of you are starting to realize because how many chop shops and body trafficking parts, live and dead, have been found and shut down? Not all of them, but quite a few. And all of a sudden, we have thousands of islands mysteriously popping up. What's the cause of that? Well, what brands of hot dogs have DNA? Well, you had Butterball, Boar's Head, which is surprising, right? I told you about what used to happen at Boar's Head, right? Hebrew National, of course. Oscar Mayer, Jenny O, and Trader Joe's. That's the 7 right there. It's found in more. Just know that. You have to research. I'm not here for that. Okay? So, out of, like I says, the most unappetizing results of recent tests, 258 burgers at their molecular level found 3 instances of which meat contained rat and human DNA. Oh, you think it's a game? Well, let's look at how many burgers are sold. Let's just do this little math function, right? How many hamburgers are consumed in the US in 1 year? 50 billion burgers a year. So you can go from a little 4-ounce burger, hold on, how's it go? Quarter pounder to a half pounder burger, right? And you get double and triple quarter pounders, right? So there's a plethora of different burgers. Some mashed patties in California and Texas, you know, the mashed patties and stuff like that. All right. You can get the Cuban patty, you can get the Navajo burger, and 50 billion. Well, there's only 7-8 million people, right? So out of 50 billion, well, if you have how many people die a year? Let's do the math. Well, obviously a lot of them go underground. We know that people digging bodies up and they're not there. What's that all about? I don't know. It's not my business. Every year. There were 61 million people who died in 2023. Combined with the fact that 134 million babies were born in 2023, the world population increased by 73 million. Regardless of that, 2023, 61 million alone. I'm not going to get into the phonetics. Let's do the math. 50 billion burgers. We know not every baby's eating burgers, but I've been in Louisiana where I got family in the Carolinas, and I've seen mamas chewing burger meat up and popping it in their mouths. And some babies around 3 years old can eat 2 damn Whoppers and a whole thing of fries. Gracious. Anyway, right? So if you take that 2%, mitigate the number between 354 or 7 brands of hot dogs or whatever the fuck. That's like saying they're taking 100 bodies and chopping them up and spreading them in the air, and they just mysteriously fall in the vats where these things are being made. When we know that most hamburgers is processed and it's not even all beef, it's horse meat. They're not putting everything out there. Is that the case? When we know that there are murders happening, if you look at the news, if you go on the keywords and find out how many bodies are missing, the bones, skeletons, you're not going to get it all in the news. And these things have been put into sausages, into ground meat, and sold in stores, distributed. I didn't want to get back into when I was in the Navy and all the times the Chinese restaurants were being closed down because they were finding junkies and Chinese women who came who didn't want to be prostitutes, who didn't want to work, who came here looking for a better way, and they were enslaved. And they were chopped up and put into food and sold as beef fried rice cooked with teriyaki sauce or chicken. I don't mean to be graphic. I should have put that up on here, but you see the thumbnail. So who's to say when there's over 30 rabbis, we're talking about Zionists, dead-ass Zionist rabbis, Talmudists, who have expressed the same sentiments about blood sacrifices. They were old. Most of them are gone now, and they didn't care because they were crazy. It's just like when you listen to the people in 1948 talking about how they did the Palestinians. You have all those Israeli Defense Forces, right, IDFs, soldiers who are telling you what they did and how they murdered the people and how they did this and that, and they smile and they laugh, wiping their fat ass, hybrid nose, and everything else. As ugly as it is, you can Google it, you can YouTube the videos, you can see it for yourself. And even some of them talking about some of the things they did to the bodies. Yet, nobody wants to do it because you have these dumb monkeys who don't know no better to stop fact checking and censoring shit because the information is not hard to and complicated to put together. And now, how many bodies over the last 20 years have families went to dig up the bodies and the bodies are not even there? Please, somebody. Y'all refuse to come together. I don't, and see, I know there's a group out there that's already together. I can't mention nothing. I know there are people who are doing stuff that's powerful, and I know there are good guys on the other side. That some of y'all really, y'all think because I share the bad stuff. I don't have no problem with the guys, the cops, and the operators and stuff who are really about doing the real thing. And some of them will even express that they were grafted in. I mean, you know, it becomes us against them or them against us. It was never us against anybody. But you still have the perversions running around. This government's fake. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. And a lot of them are starting to realize it. And they're starting to realize that some of the people weren't missing, aren't missing at all. And they knew they were sick. And they know that they're working for these motherfuckers. See, this is what you don't get. And they didn't have to have them because they have many children they've raised underground or in islands. And they'll do whatever their betting is. You know, if you think the tests are going here, the chemical lobotomies and everything else, the LSD, this, that, if they haven't fine-tuned shit to be able to take a child and control them, to make them very strong, this, that, and other, to mitigate change, that was the whole purpose of test tube babies. It was a run. Told you I served with some of those. Y'all not really paying attention. But you still have these dumbass, it's always these dumbass peckerwoods who didn't invent shit, didn't create shit. All right, these light-skinned motherfuckers who don't know shit. And then these dark-ass niggas who are the worst motherfuckers to be an example to explain anything. It's always brown niggas like us whooping everybody's ass anyway. I don't want to hear nothing about the little once in every blue moon when you get these tough dark-skinned motherfuckers. I'm tired of that. We're all carbon-based. We're all sentient. But it's these dumb motherfuckers are the ones that keep... I would love to show y'all, I can't put it up on here, a picture of some of these niggas who's running up in these motherfuckers' booties or letting them run up in them who are part of the music industry. These motherfuckers is damn near midnight dark. Not one of them light-skinned except for the light-skinned ones, I mean, not light-skinned, but the ones who are lighter shade copper, who are the ones, the little young boys that are getting misused and mishandled and broken. But it's some of everything. So we're not going to go into that. I don't want to, but we're going to stop all that dark skin, light skin bullshit, especially these worthless ass women that run with that. Because there ain't no such thing as we're not light skin. There's no such thing. Light skin lose to the fake ass white folks. That's not what they are. They're not white. They're light skin. That's what the term actually, the actual original term is. Who wants to challenge me on it? We're different shades of brown, motherfuckers. Even the darkest of black is not even indigo, where the term comes from. Because there's only a handful of motherfuckers. You can't hardly find them that is purple goddamn black. Y'all know what tribe that is? You'd be surprised to know where they originate from. Told you that first segregation happened over there. But you people don't want to listen to me. And most of those niggas is dumb anyway. Not all of them. War fucks people up. When I say dumb, remember it's not a bad word. Well, they're emotionally unstable. So you can do the fucking numbers as far as what they state and what they claim profess. First of all, I don't believe in all their numbers because I know it's bullshit. Just like we prove DNA is bullshit. You can't chase nobody's, you can't chase nobody's lineage back fucking 50 generations. Hell, even 5 on blood. You can direct as far as that motherfucker that's blowing up in pieces over there. We're going to get that tissue. We don't mind us testing on you families. They can make the connection right there when you say, Jonathan's missing and he had blonde hair. Well, there's some blonde hair over here, but we still have to run DNA. Well, we got blood at the blood bank. You know, don't let them stick you with the needles now these days. Be careful. But anyway, it ain't like you're producing them. You want to get rid of a people, you take over everything. And at one splash, oh, hey, you need to come in and get blood work. And all of a sudden, you're not paying attention because you're in this one little particular existence in this microbial cosmos. And there's 800 million who have to get a shot that same day, and they're unaware that it's all scheduled. And all of a sudden, in 2 days, you have 800 motherfuckers million people not here. See, you don't really get it, do you? Everybody goes and buys Ben & Jerry's when that motherfuckers are dead, right? Ben, I think one of them is. And they go buy it this 1 week when they restock the shelves, and you see them doing it, but because you're unaware, you have 100 million motherfuckers that love Ben & Jerry's, unless they love Baskin Robbins and this, that, and other. All those, all of a sudden, have Listeria or whatever the fuck. And yeah, half of the people have dropped it. I am hypothetically putting out something like Omega Man. How did he get there? I know people don't like to hear this stuff. I am just all it's hypothetical other than the facts that I've showed, because I don't like when people want to sit there and play that COVID shit like you got motherfuckers dropping dead and all they want to do is get some get back. And so all the motherfucking nurses and doctors running around, I would advise them, I'm not saying doing it because I listen to people talk. I've heard people say, man, if shit go down, the first people they're going after, they're going to have to hunting for these motherfuckers. Maybe they're willing to sacrifice. I hope all this doesn't happen that y'all. But I'm hearing this shit. Regardless of what I stated in the beginning of this video, there's still cause and effect. And let me tell you something. If you think those millions and billions is what makes you, then you have definitely screwed the pooch. You have fucked yourself royally for those false pleasures. You've allowed yourself to be duped by the dumb dukes of Dukington. That seems to be the most consistent thing now these days. Motherfuckers don't know how to listen. How many motherfuckers do you know are named Lucifer? How many people in your life have you met literally with the real name Lucifer? I just want to know, because I'm so tired of everything and these dumb motherfuckers around me. I'm ready to just, you know what I mean? Please. When you think it's a game, please fucking ask how many of y'all know motherfuckers really named Lucifer? Huh? Oh, how about I was hiding it? How about when I was being called that? Mama, you ain't told nobody. I was like, hell no. Is that why Mama was trying to kill me and shit? Who the fuck thought that would be an all right name? And then when I accepted, but all the things I see there were still dumb motherfuckers who wanted to run the race. Like they want to figure out, is it really? Like they have a fucking clue. Is this not the old world? And then you still have these dumb motherfuckers still fishing. When all they had to do was have me. One little fucking choice. I asked y'all to be better to yourselves. I says donate. And I have you motherfuckers who didn't donate nothing. The simplest of change. I said there are those who are sharing real history and those who you really should pay attention to. And I said, you all need to come together because it's important. I'm the only one that talked about Tartary for the last over 4 decades. Not just because of my great-grandmammy and I was getting my ass whooped, because my interest was there. I traveled the world and I met interesting people and I've had things walk up upon me in humbleness. I said I came to make super babies. Too bad there's too many weak fucking women. I don't even know if I can call y'all women. And worthless ass men. Still caught on visuals. Y'all still think it's a game because of meat suits? They all have one more choice. One more fucking choice. There's wonderful, good love in everything. And some of us love a little more than others. Love more enough to think that y'all aren't even worthy to be fucking here. But I'm gonna see so much good in you motherfuckers. And yet I still see so much stupid. What the fuck do we do? Right now when you buy medicine, right? What do the idiots around you do? The dumbasses around you do? They sit and they send out poison. Knowing it's poison. Because they know that the COVID and all that fake shit got everybody upset and worried. So they say, we're going to make $1 million. We're going to be millionaires. And so niggas, worthless niggas in Georgia and California with they fucked up shit and everywhere else get together and they mix shit up coming from fake ass China and they poison you motherfuckers talking about this is what it is, knowing it's farm, there ain't nothing there because the shit's gonna cause more harm than healing, just like the food distribution systems, BlackRock and all those monkey fucking niggas and everybody else, but you think you know. You got these fake motherfuckers think they're gonna come and take over your land and you're still pussies because you don't know how to come together. I would love to see y'all going balls to walls against them. I know what you're capable of. They don't stand a chance as it is. They're nothing but cannon fodder. But the thing is, it's like the little monkeys hitting the bridge, bringing it down, regardless of how they did it. It is to impede and stop shit. Then you can incorporate martial law because power and this, that, and the other. Communicate. You hear what's going on with if you don't have a sat phone, right? Most of you aren't prepared for shit. They say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, right? Or do unto others as you would have them do unto you, right? It's the same way, right? Yet I do things all the time. It ain't no motherfucking body coming and doing it back, but you got fake-ass tough niggas in Philly want to talk like they reckless, not knowing that I put my motherfucking hand through their face and I don't advocate violence, literally. Stupid motherfuckers who can't work themselves out of the hot they in because they don't realize what's causing it. Dumb niggas in Cali, fake ass Cali, which is actually Carolina for real. You think I just made that the fuck up? And these fake ass Jews running all around. 87% of converts. What's the other ones? The ones who really don't know who the fuck they are. And then you have that small populace of Zionists. You give me 3 motherfuckers, I could take over a country. You think I'm joking? I don't need nobody, but I'm just saying. Now, I'm only here for a short time, you dumb motherfuckers. And y'all still don't get it. I've been saying this over and over, the fuck over, the fuck over. Watching their games, communicating with these old fake ass motherfuckers and everything else as if they think there's something hyperbole magnificent, some bullshit artist, and they think it's a game. I ain't gonna talk about nothing else. You motherfuckers have been setting yourselves up. Wait, I'm gonna pull that back up. You motherfuckers have been setting yourselves up in ignorance, utter fucking ignorance. And you walk around that fake little fucking world you walk around in, and you think you're fucking something. You haven't even begun to be who the fuck you are, so you're literally fucking nothing. Told you are capable of incredible shit, and what do? You spit in my face? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that's what liberals and fake Jews do. That was an example. Okay. I'm telling you something that's a fact, and you still choose to ignore it because it's fear that still has a fucking hold on you. Now, I don't need it, but I don't see super chat. I don't see shit. You motherfuckers are pathetic. But I watch on other lives. Sometimes I don't say shit. I just watch. I seem like I got the lazy ones. I don't need a standing ovation. The fuck I need that for? I don't have no ego. No, that's the dumbest word I've ever heard in my existence, but you motherfuckers live on it. I detest this fucking language. Did anything ever make sense to y'all? No, of course not. These motherfuckers are worried about anomalies. It's like I fucking smell them. I can hear them. You know, y'all don't get it. And I'm at the lowest of me right now. Why do you think my biological? All the time I attempted to keep them together, and I saw how sick they were becoming. I said, let me just put myself away. There's a lot of juju, and I take a lot. A lot of them are scared, but they're scared for the wrong reason. Y'all just don't fucking get it, do you? You motherfuckers, you got stupid motherfuckers that set themselves up. And they don't even know what the fuck they're getting themselves involved with. Remember I was talking about the little paranormal force troops that go around? Stupid motherfucker. Most of the problems in this world wouldn't exist if it wasn't for them. If they didn't do what they were doing, most of the world's problems wouldn't exist. You know, when you start looking for something that really ain't there, you create it. You fucking create it. Clive Davis thinks he emulates a black woman, a dead woman. And y'all don't get it, do you? Is that not necromancy? You just don't get how sick these individuals are, do you? Well, it's not really nothing. But I'm just saying, in the little world you exist in, pretty fucking sick. There's a reason why I haven't read that book right there. I've read the whole thing. I actually have one from Nigeria. I have one about a certain mystic group, an order. I have this one. I will never show it on here because it's very graphic on the cover itself. You can probably look for it. I bought it actually in France when I was in the Navy. A friend of mine asked me, I served, he said, "You still got that crazy ass book?" I was like, "Of course I got it." But this one right here is very simple and cause effect. It's not, you get what I'm saying? But any of y'all ever pay attention? You don't get it, do you? I'm going to read this. I said I would stop because it I will have to put a disclaimer and all that. The other one, I ain't going to read that one on here. No, sir. Oh, morals are important, people. What would I be without morals? Y'all really don't get it. They have turned around and made everything this fucked up thing. When I told y'all to sell them the witch trials, it was your people, our people. Yes, our people, motherfuckers. Originals. And they made you through Hollywood Winston-Salem witch trials. This pilgrim, some bullshit. It's like the Civil War, pure bullshit. I knew my great, wonderful, magnificent, majestic uncles of royalty. Dandy and C. Big behemoth of men. Giants. And everybody else is just a fucking mouthpiece. I have one fucking woman I love in this world. And she can have everything. There are many women I like to fucking impregnate and give them something that's worthwhile. I have very strong men who are capable, 1,000% more capable than where they're at right now. Young brothers. Very young compared to me. Very young. But more capable and so much more. And it's the simple things. Everything is not complicated, intrusive to get to a certain. But y'all still stagnant, holding on to this fucked up world. That is not even real. So how can you even profess and claim it? That's right. In the pot, stoking the fire on your fucking lily pad. Ribbit the fucking ribbit until you're splayed out for somebody to put your shit in some cucumber sauce. Anyway, appreciate y'all. You don't stop jumping when I do things. Even my little brother, the lizard, the furry little lizard, jumps every time I move. I don't think y'all get it. Right now I'm exuding something because I really want to destroy. But I'm not here to stop nothing. So get your asses and your shit together. And when I tell you to do something, take it upon yourself to fucking do it. All right? It's always going to be love. At least I know the true form of it. Love sisters and brothers. The women are listen to me. The women are the fucking power. I don't care how you niggas feel. They are the fucking power. This is the way it is. You niggas are the strength that protects that fucking power. You are that capacitor that holds all that power. No, you don't. You unbridle them, motherfucker, but you protect it. So being so fucking stupid. See y'all in a couple hours.